and Tabitha Ward. Yes, you may approach the dais. Um, and Tabitha, thank you.
Good morning. My name is Tabitha Ward, and today, even though I do not live in NYCHA housing, I do live in low-income housing, and I want to discuss a solution for the mold and leaks and other repairs that needs to be done in not only NYCHA housing, but in other low-income housing where they're receiving federal, state, or city funding. Today you will hear different types of solutions and progress reports from the committees and the different panels that will come before you and speak today. But I also ask that the Congress that the committee considers also an alternative while they are discussing their solutions and their progress and what they are doing. I'm asking that you consider to allow housing voucher recipients to directly receive housing vouchers, their full award amounts, deposited onto their benefit cards or deposited into their checking accounts. By allowing the housing voucher recipients to receive the full award amount regardless as to the rent, it will give them an opportunity to have a say in where they live, how they live, and it'll also allow them to have a vested interest in their communities and their environments. Also, it will not matter if landlords, and to include low-income housing, it will not matter if they accept city FEPs, Section 8, Section 9, or anything else, because it will be solely the housing vouchers recipients' responsibility for applying for and submitting the paperwork for housing vouchers, and it will be included as their income, proof of income. This will eliminate, by allowing the housing voucher recipient to directly receive the full award amount onto their benefit card or into their directly deposited into their account. It will eliminate slumlords, unscrupulous landlord practices, computer glitches, and the failure of landlords to make repairs to include mold, mildew, leaks. And as it stands, they will right now, the housing vouchers, because they're directly receiving the housing vouchers, they're going to receive that regardless to if they make these repairs, regardless to if they do anything about mold, mildew, and leaks. It doesn't matter. They will receive it anyway. It will not cost the city, state, or the federal government any undue burdens or additional financial costs for allowing them to directly receive it, because it'll just require just a couple of changes to the computer systems, which will direct that funding onto their benefit cards or into their accounts, and they can pay their rent and pull the money from it. You can include language that states that the landlords have a certain amount of time to respond to mold, mildew, and leaks. And if they don't do this in a certain amount of time, the housing voucher recipient can hire outside people to come in and make these repairs, and they can deduct it from the rent by paying the rent, the balance, and giving the landlord the receipt, the original receipt for whatever repairs that were made.
Thank you for your testimony. Just have a couple of questions before the pre-panel.